This is a Gumf audio one-off.
Hello and welcome to Gumf Audio One-Offs, one of the last podcasts not to be a corporate shill, hosted by celebrities with nowhere else to go. Instead, it's hosted by two non-celebrities with nowhere else to go. There's no corporations backing us here. There's no BBC Sounds. There's no fucking Earwolf or Headgum or any of those other guys. This is just homegrown podcasting like in the old days. Two people picking up a microphone and trying to make something of it. And to begin with, let's hear from one of our sponsors.
New from White House Records, Donald Trump's freestyle hits.
Yo, my name is Donald T, here to fuck up the house. Like your pussy is the cheese and my dick is the mouse. Kleptomaniac, yeah, straight sick in the head. They fucking shot me in the ear, now I'm back from the dead. We got RFK, JD, and Ruby. Oh, it's a private club, bitch, no room for Sleepy Joe.
Featuring cult classics like Don't Touch Kids.
I don't touch kids. I'm seriously, I don't touch kids. Don't touch kids. I don't touch kids. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I haven't in the past before, but I don't do it, okay, people? Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Real hip-hop without all the urban nonsense.
Yo, DJ, hit him with it, Donald. You know we out here. Okay, let's hear it. Epstein playing Mile High Club, yo. Millennium man trying to tell me no. It's stage so real, you could call it Madrid. Fake news media say I fucked us. But I don't fuck with that, cause you're far left, radical left, terrorists, anti-trans, woke losers. They are eating the pets.
See a side to Donald Trump that you've never seen before.
We love you.
For the low price of $99.99, you can get the 2 CD collection.
It's true. We'll love you like a dog that loves another dog. Oh,
And order
isn't
now
this
and we'll
another
throw in a
dog?
Donald Trump gold tea towel.
We'll love you most of the time.
Available at gumfmag.com.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome, Ben. Ben, you're joining me. I'm Connor Fenton, and I'm joined by...
I'm the celebrity guest for this episode.
Yeah, but poppadoms or bread, then? Crudley butt snacks.
It's different strokes for different blokes, isn't it? Because you wouldn't have beans on poppadoms.
You ever tried it? Because I don't like beans, but that might be one of the few...
Do you like poppadoms?
They're fine. They're so unoffensive, but also like unappealing.
Yeah.
Like I'm not getting out of bed for a poppadom. I almost said crudley butt snack again, just totally out of...
Well, we don't think that's going to make the edit.
Oh, shit.
This is the pre...
crudley butt snack thing is fuck. Okay.
My name's actually Ben Cotton.
It's not crudley butt snack.
No, it never will be. If I was changing my name, I'd change it to Brooklyn Beckham. if I could have my druthers, which is a thing that I think I learned about a few years ago. I'd never heard of that.
Which is short for if I could have my would rathers.
Is it?
Yeah, I say druthers a fair bit at work and nobody knows what it is. And then it makes it pointless in saying it because you might as well have just said if I had my way.
Is it an American thing?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's like a southern states thing. Mm-hmm. Ben, what's new, man? Dude, man, guy?
What's new?
Yeah.
I've been watching a bit of darts.
All right.
I watched the first day of the Premier League, the BDC Premier League.
Yeah. It's like living with my dad again.
No, he said it, Connor.
He would say inner, actually. That's good dad knowledge,
good dad,
actually.
yeah.
You know a lot about my dad. What else do you know about my dad?
Half pint.
Yes, Ben.
Got it?
Got it? Got it? It's me, your dad. He is Wallace. Who's in the Premier League this year then? Because I know Luke Littler.
Yeah, Luke Humphries. Yeah.
Luke...
I think that's all the Lukes.
Skywalker.
Not Luke Skywalker. Stephen the Bullet Bunting.
Okay. Van Gerwen.
Yes, he is actually, yeah. He won the first night.
Wow, that's good because he's having a divorce, so he
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, he pulled out of a competition. because of sorry.
The competition of marriage.
Yeah.
He couldn't keep up with his opponent.
Yeah. Do you think Michael Van Gogh sounds like a Bond villain henchman?
Because he's not for England.
No, he sounds like a Bond villain henchman because he speaks like this. He sounds like Andre the Giant. Anybody want a peanut?
That's what Andre says.
Because
I'm a wrestling fan, but I don't really know what he says.
In Princess Bride, he says that. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody want a peanut?
He was French, wasn't he, Andre?
Yeah, est-ce que personne veut un peanut?
How do Michael Van Gogh win? What's 180 in French?
180.
Have you heard the darts? I guess, what's it called? Is it the referee that does the announcing? Or is
I
it
think
just
it's the
caller?
announcer.
Okay. You know the guy who shouts 180, Ross Bray?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard him say 180? Because it feels
What
like
do you mean?
What?
Sorry,
listening,
that
bro?
threw you off. So are you asking if I seen him call 180 in
I'm
a
asking
game
you
of
this
darts?
in this
Fucking
order.
hell.
Is he called Russ Bray? Yeah. Is he an announcer, a referee, or a caller? I think he's a referee.
Okay. Can I speak?
Depends if you're going to come out with any of this hostile, antagonistic BS.
Your question was, have I heard him say
Is it
180?
a referee or a caller?
He's a fucking-
I think it's a referee.
He's a referee then.
Because he's actually reading the score, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Jackass.
Well, I said caller. If he was...
Yeah,
right,
it's a
carry
referee.
On. Carry on.
But he
The
seems...
referee in football isn't calling the score. He's not going to.
Yeah, he is. You just can't hear him because he's not mic'd up like in rugby.
Yeah, I
if
suppose.
he could, you'd hear him go 1-0. 180. He seems to add what's the word? It's like not synonyms, syllables into 180.
Oh, okay. So he's going like 180.
like that.
Is this the guy who? Because there's the guy who's been doing it for decades, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's him.
You're on about him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's because it's probably like Pavlovian conditioning. He probably got a better response when he did an extra syllable, and then everybody got used to the extra syllable, and then he did another extra syllable, and it's like the slippery slope of addiction, Ben.
Because now he talks about that in real life. I'd be the opposite though. Because I'm not a crowd pleaser. I like to just do my own thing. So I do whatever gets the worst reaction. If it's like a Hitler impression,
Please.
100 Nazis. with the accompanying gesture. That might go down well in a darts crowd though, because there were some people dressed as Donald Trump at this Premier League thing. And also, how they all have signs,
Yeah.
which I think is a pretty risky move for the TV
Yeah.
broadcasters to allow, because you could write anything on there, such as, it was like, I can't remember what word they used, but they said like Keir Starmer is an idiot or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So he's lost the darts crowd
What?
finally.
They said that about him.
They said, yeah, about Keir Rodney Starmer, the king of England.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. But,
That's so
but
disrespectful.
that's the world we're living in now.
What happened to respect in
Well,
darts crowds? It used to be a civilized
Well,
crowd.
they boo Luke Littler, don't they?
What? Luke Littler even?
Yeah.
Keir Starmer I can
Luke the
almost
nuke.
understand, but...
They boo the nuke.
They booked the nuke.
They boo
What
the
the
nuke.
fuck?
No, I was saying Luke.
Tell me it's not true. Ben, it's been a month since we did our very exciting live show.
Yeah, have you recovered yet?
Emotionally, I almost recovered, but then that episode has been nominated for one of the British Podcasting Awards best episodes of January 2026.
Is it actually?
No.
Cool. Thanks for telling me that.
But, okay, I will say this. That episode, our live show episode, has actually been by far the most successful episode of our podcast.
Is that true?
No.
All right. Thanks for the last 60 seconds of content. I've really enjoyed that. Have we got something true about our podcast?
That live show podcast, something true about that live show podcast. And this is something that we didn't say. We said we would never do.
Right.
Okay. Something we would never discuss on the podcast. That live show episode.
Was shit.
Yeah, it was
Is that
fucking
true?
bollocks. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. You know what? I really thought my life would change after doing my first live comedy show.
In a negative or a positive way?
In a positive way.
I thought it changed in a negative way.
Oh, did you? Well, I suppose you were right then, weren't you?
Yeah, going into it, I thought this will not ultimately change my life that much, other than it'll give me a bit more anxiety than before. I won't sleep very well tonight on the night that we recorded it, and it'd be awkward to talk about when people say they listened to it.
Have you experienced some of the awkward to talk about when people listen to it thing?
Yeah, well, you always, as we're big media players, you always get a lot of, I listened to your podcasts without any kind of like praise. You get that anyway, but when there's nothing to praise. For the first time, we didn't have a good podcast to put out to the yearning masses. But yeah, it's been awkward to dredge up those feelings. I just go like, yeah. Like
to yourself at night. Yeah. I actually saw someone in Newcastle Town Centre that was at the live show.
In the audience?
Yeah.
Wow.
They stopped me and they said they hadn't quite recovered themselves. So maybe it's a sort
But
of...
they recognise you, though.
Yes, yeah.
The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about.
Well, we experience sort of a plethora of both of those things, don't we? But yeah, it was a weird time to record that podcast because it took us a month to get it out. And over that month, so much changed with politics that it seemed like it was pretty much pointless to make the episode in the first place. Well, I mean, it is always pointless to make the episode. But we didn't even fucking mention Greenland in that podcast.
Yeah.
And since releasing and since recording this one,
he's invaded it, hasn't he? He now owns Greenland.
To an extent, I wish that he just fucking did, just so something actually came of all that. What the fuck was going on there?
Yeah. No, I'm just glad that he's followed through with it. He's now built a new White House, hasn't he, in Greenland? The greenhouse. Where he's been growing all his,
And they say,
toms.
Kids in greenhouses shouldn't throw stones.
That's a great Trump impression.
Hey, guys.
I don't think Donald Trump impressions are very funny. I think on podcasts it's very, very unbecoming to do impressions of Donald Trump.
I agree. They're quite hard to do as well.
Yeah, anyone who can do a good one, I guess it's very admirable.
Well, it's a bit suspicious. Like, where have you got practice from doing that? It's like being really good at doing Nazi salutes in it. Nice one, but how did you come to practice that skill?
So what, you think it's quite disturbing for someone to be at their home?
Yeah.
Doing
Could
it.
not be weird.
Wait.
Being in a
it
little
gets weird.
building that you apparently own.
It's not even green.
If you weren't afraid of it, if you weren't feeling guilty, you'd do it in the street, wouldn't you?
What, the Trump impression?
No, doing anything you do at home. I don't really want to come down on this home thing.
What's something you would do at home that you wouldn't do in the street?
I suppose like wake up and watch 2 hours of YouTube.
You would do that at home?
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it in the street.
See, when I wake up, the first thing I do is check the news and I check Wikipedia.
I know what you're checking the news for, as we all are these days.
Yeah.
But what are you checking Wikipedia for?
Just in case they come up with any new stuff.
Just in case that breaks the news first.
No, just in case like they've got like a new animal or something has been released. Or
You think it's like sport where you can just put these things together and
well, they say they're always discovering new species, aren't they? So
not
like,
that much though, dude. Come on. What was the last new species you heard of? And not including Pokemons either.
Wile E. Coyote.
That's quite old, isn't it? That predates
Yeah,
us.
well, he's like only 80 years old, isn't he? That's fairly new for a species, I suppose.
Well, I suppose so, dude.
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote is pretty good. No, I check Wikipedia every day. I check Wikipedia every day. Wikipedia every day because they've got they do like 7 or 8 facts on the homepage.
They do more than 7 or 8. Give them credit, mate. There's
On
like
the
a million
homepage,
pages.
bitch. It'll be
Nobody's
like,
been on the homepage before.
did you know that in 2000... Should we check it right now?
No.
Go
Nobody
on.
cares about this.
You
least
really
of
you
all
want
me.
to see...
I thought you already checked this morning.
I forgot.
You did.
I
You forgot
forgot to
this
do
morning.
it this morning. I actually did. Did you know that the Bombay sandwich typically uses
I don't know
potatoes
what
and
that is. I
Oh
don't
my
know what
days!
that is, so I
Let
don't-
me finish.
so
Jimmy Wales has fucking organised this fucking page for you, and you're not even listening. Did you not give him a fiver every week?
No, I've never done that. I've never done that. But I'm a bit of a pro Wikipedia guy, though. You know, people say it's full of lies. it's a reference material. You're supposed to look at the information on there and then follow up on that. If you fell for it, that's frankly your fault.
Yeah. If you don't know how fucking Harvard referencing works, then I'm sorry, but you don't deserve an internet connection.
Oh, 100% agree. Those little numbers that are next to all the words, they're not just there for fun. You're supposed to click them.
They're there because you help you count the words on the thing.
Yeah. And imagine on Russ Bray's Wikipedia page if the thing about his calling style was the 180th reference.
Russ Bray. See, this is the problem with me. I can't remember the names.
This is the problem with you. There's a plethora.
I'm not. I actually didn't
not
play
as
that.
easy as it
How the
looks.
fuck does he do that?
Yeah, smoking. I think I watched a YouTube short of him, and I think he said he started smoking when he was like 8.
Oh, so I've already missed. I'm such a hasn't been. I always think of myself. I used to think of myself as a has been.
Yeah.
Now I'm a hasn't been. I never even got the chance to smoke since I was 8.
You're the
I'm an honour. I honour. You know,
we know people from school again.
That's dangerous because that's a very
Well, I
unique
almost
game.
did that in the live show, but again, I thought we've already got away with naming Gavin, and he's not here. What's that? Was your one.
You already full named Thomas Keir Morris in the last episode. You can't do it again.
Full name.
Yeah. Do you want to say his address? Do you want to say his date of birth?
I can say his older. I don't know his current address. I can say where I used to live. We could take them out there and record it now, couldn't we? Special episode.
What, to his house or his old house?
Either.
All right then. It'll be cold.
Right, well, get it in
All
your
right,
back.
it'd be so fucking hard. Let's fucking record it outside, mate.
Then we'll go to his. We're on a 3-episode streak of Tom Morris references.
Yeah, and
how many people who listen to the podcast know who we're talking about?
Well, there's 7 listeners, and 2 of them are you and I. So there's definitely
one
2.
Of them's him. What percentage of our audience is Tom Morris? Probably it's above
More than
40 to 50%. I don't always listen to it. Is it?
The thing is that I've only prepared one topic for us to talk about today, and I was alluding to it with this Greenland shit. I'm going to come out and say this now. I don't think Donald Trump even knows what he's doing. I think Donald Trump is like stupid.
You think a businessman can be stupid?
I think, and I'm sorry, but I'm just starting to get this feeling that he's maybe geriatric. And I'm not on about the guy who invented Thunderbirds. I think maybe he's a moron. He's a dork. He's weird looking. And I think his politics...
No, now come on. Now let you get those other points. Weird looking.
I think his politics are a little bit deranged. And I'm sorry, but people aren't supposed to be orange like that. And that's not a race thing. That's like...
Give him a chance. He's only been the Prime Minister for a year.
No, I actually did really want him to do really well after the election. I was dead excited
funny if
for
he
him.
got in.
We've both got an excessive amounts of Coca-Cola burps going on. I actually just think he's a shithead.
Agree to disagree. No, actually, no. Disagree.
What?
I'm not even going to agree to disagree. I'm going to make you agree with me.
I haven't provided my consent because Donald Trump is a fart bag with 2 knobs for
Aren't we all though?
chomp.
That's what we love about him.
But that he represents us all as sort of cunts.
He appeals to the devil on our shoulder and in our hearts.
No, I think he's the only devil he appeals to is the one off of Futurama.
I don't know what that means because I haven't watched Futurama. Is there a Simpsons equivalent or South Park or King of the Hill?
Have you seen King of the Hill? We're getting off topic. I think Donald Trump's a mug. And I think he should do a big 180 on a lot of his policies.
Add the syllables, please.
Dude, what? This is bullcrap. Why am I catching strays? I mean, I've caught strays before. I've always avoided them. The guy couldn't get me. But why am I catching strays here? You hearing this crap, Pete? Pete Hegseth, my minister for war.
Mr. President, I didn't know that they would start beefing you on
I
this
didn't
episode.
think so either, but I guess they are. Maybe they're not. Maybe they are. We don't know, but I really think they are.
I think they might be, sir. Sounds like they're having a bit of a tiz and getting a little bit confused about the guy who announces the darts.
It's the nasty, dark woke, deep woke, radical left darts.
I think you're right, sir. This is clearly some kind of Antifa, Iranian, socialist, communist plot to
I think it
defame you.
is. I can't believe they got Russ Bray mixed up in this one. He was so good. He was so nice. He started smoking it. Did you know this? 8 years old. I've never done that. I've never smoked. My brother, he was an alcoholic, but I'm not. Never smoked. Never
hate
drank a beer
alcoholics,
in my
too.
whole life.
I hate alcoholics too. People who drink booze, terrible guys.
Come on, Petey. We all know that's not true. You're the opposite of a guy who hates alcoholics. He is an alcoholic.
No, I'm not. I'm fine. I've got it
Prove
all
it,
under
Pete.
control.
Prove it, Peter.
I can say the alphabet right now.
Can you walk on one leg next to the car, sir? Do you know why I'm pulling
Nobody
you
can
over,
walk
sir?
on one leg. Mr. President, sir, I can hop. I can try to hop, and I've got my finger on my
Do
nose. But
hopscotch? Do we have that in America? I don't think we do. Maybe we do. I could think of Sherry and Terry hopscotching in a Simpsons episode. Maybe an early one. Maybe they're laughing at Bart for some kind of narrative reason. I don't know, but I think they hopscotch. Maybe it's skipping rope. Skip rope.
I think
we call it skip.
they're jumping rope. They're jumping
That's
rope.
it. That's what I was looking for.
They're doing jump rope. They're doing
Yeah.
double dutch.
Yeah. Do they do darts as well? Do they play darts over here?
We're not huge on darts, sir.
guess not. No, I guess
can
not.
have darts brought to
Can I
you if
has
you
darts
like.
now?
You can has darts. You can has
But
cheeseburger.
as we've said, I'm not a big drinker, so where am I going to play darts? You never have dartboards outside of the pub, do you? You never have one in a library
What about-
or a cafe.
Are we counting Flight Club in Manchestershire
No
as a
way.
pub?
No way. I would never go to Manchester. It's a shitty, deeply shitty town. Everybody walking around like the Stone Roses. Sally Cinnamon. How about not?
That's a beautiful
Waterfall.
point,
How
sir.
about Kiss My Ass?
You know, a lot of Stone
The
Roses
Beatles,
songs.
shitty music, deeply shitty music. Far left, liberal, woke, radical woke, Antifa music.
We can have Manchestershire nuked if you like, sir. We can send some of our war fighters there.
Have we got a military base there?
What a masturbate there? Sorry, did you say?
I want to masturbate in every northern city in England. I've so far ticked off Lancaster.
I know, sir.
Lincoln.
You keep telling me that you did that.
I want to do Durham next. I really do. I want to go to Durham University. Durham. Have you ever been to Durham University?
Mr. President, you want to masturbate in Durham University?
Can you imagine what it'd be like to jerk off in Durham? To jerk off in Durham.
Okay.
Imagine pulling your pudding in. Imagine doing a Sherman tank in Durham, and that's what we call tanks. They're named after, I think, a general called Sherman. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Bradley. They're always named after generals. Lee, Grant. Another Lee from school that I won't.
Stop naming Lees, sir.
But he went to the same school as me. I remember him from year 8. He used to sell double-deckers in the canteen.
Double Dutch.
I don't know what that is.
It's skip rope. It's jump rope.
No, it's not. It's called hopscotch. It's called British Bulldog. We always call it British Bulldog.
We used to call it manhunt in my school, which is why I'm always hunting men in nightclubs.
You're a little too obsessed with this military jargon, Pete, if I have to say. You keep calling our soldiers war fighters. I like to call them soldiers. Gunmans.
Sir, we shouldn't mention gunmen, what with your ear and everything.
What are you? Oh, yes. Of course, yeah. When I got shot last September, whatever it was, I don't know.
I think it was last week.
It probably happens all the time on the golf course. I can shoot 180 on the golf course.
Sir, we need to do something about this podcast that we were
What
listening
podcast?
to.
I've already forgotten what we're talking about. Is it Off Menu, starring
Papa
Gid
Dom's or
Gamble
Brett?
and James McLean? The former Stoke City player currently Wrexham player. I've got him in the EFL Panini sticker album. By the way, if you got any swaps in the EFL Panini sticker album, email gumpmag@gmail.com. Because
We're helping them now. We're trying to get them their stickers now. Are you kidding me? After they besmirched you on their podcast, Mr. President, sir? Mr. Emperor
I
President
just want to
person, man?
collect all of the Panini sticker albums. That includes the Women's Super League sticker album because we got all the trans radical leftists out of women's sport. We've cleansed it of the trans radical leftists. We've made it women's only.
Which
and
is
now I don't watch it at all.
fantastic. I love that there's no
So great.
transgender toilet invaders in the sport anymore, but I just don't like watching it because the crowd is a lot more high pitched in American in female sports.
And when somebody falls over, and when you go, she fell over, they'll look at you like that's so obvious. Why are you saying that? You're not the commentator, you're in the crowd.
And if we said he fell over, then we're just reinforcing the transgender
That makes them sound
narrative.
like they're good at football. You know what I mean? That's giving them too much credit. But you know what I mean? I mean, it's always the goalkeepers that are the worst. You see these montages on YouTube Shorts. Have you ever seen YouTube Shorts?
I've not, sir. They
There's always-
took my phone away.
What? Who took the bullies? Nelson? When you were playing hopscotch with Terry Nelson took your phone.
No.
Your cell phone.
No, the Pentagon took my phone away.
Your
They
cell-
said I can't
why
be
did they
trusted
take
with
your
the phone
cell?
anymore. I've got a Nokia brick now.
I thought you were pretty quiet in the signal chat, but
Yeah.
I didn't know it was because they took your cell.
They took my cell phone away.
You know what they call it in Germany? They call it a handy. Have you heard that? That sounds like
I've definitely heard of a handy before, am I right,
It sounds
sir?
like you're having a handy in Durham, England.
Or on Epstein's Island, right?
What?
Nah, nothing.
I've never been aboard the Lolita Express. Never even read Lolita. I don't think Nabokov was very good. I don't respect or appreciate Nabokov or what was the character called in Lolita? And I'm not talking about Lolita. I'm talking about the hero, the protagonist.
The hero in Lolita, he was called
Humbert.
Yeah, Monsieur Humbert.
Never heard of that. Never liked it or heard of it. Ever. Never would. Never would read it or even listen to an audio book because I don't have Audible. I've used all the credits up on Michael Palin's diaries.
Mr. Trump, you've been listening to Michael Palin's diaries.
Only the first volume because that's about Monty Python.
You
I
like
love it.
Monty Python.
I'm American, so of course I do. We all love Monty
I
Python.
love that British humor.
Oh, of course, I love it too. Spitting image, Little Britain. Have you ever heard of Little Britain?
I thought that's what we call Keir Starmer's ball sack.
Who?
Keir Starmer.
Thomas Keir Morris, are we talking about?
No, not Thomas
He doesn't
Keir
like
Morris.
America. He or his dad, they don't like America.
Okay, do we have a file on Thomas Keir Morris? I've
We
not
have a
heard that
file
name
on
before.
Everybody in the world, because the NHS, the National Health Service, the yet-to-be privatized National Health Service, they've handed all of their data over to Palantir. You know Palantir?
From Lord of the Rings, the
Exactly,
orbs.
the Seeing Stones in Lord of the Rings. Denethor has one. Saruman has one. Sauron has one. I think that's it. Has anybody else ever?
I
have
think
a
the others were
Palantir?
lost.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
Well, we don't know where.
But can't you just see where they are in the Palantir?
No,
It's like
well, I
Find My
guess it would be
Phone.
like
It's
if,
like losing your phone on a FaceTime call. Losing your cell phone on a FaceTime
but they can
call.
only see from the perspective of the Palantir. So if you looked in and asked, where's the other Palantir? If that Palantir was like in a cupboard, you would just
Right.
see darkness.
So it's kind of like that game GeoGuessr or Chrono, what's it called?
Chrono Trigger.
Why trigger? That's triggering
Well,
me
he's
because
got
it
that-
reminds me of the time that I was shot by a Republican, a registered Republican. He tried to shoot me in Pennsylvania.
No, the ear. He shot you in the ear.
He shot me through my pencil case into my ear. I was holding up my Wallace and Gromit pencil case, and I was going, sorry, I keep touching the mic because it's hidden in
What
the
mic?
room.
Is the room tapped?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about when I was on The Apprentice with Duncan Bannatyne and Deborah Meaden. Remember the guy who created what was that called? Reggae sauce?
That's not The Apprentice, sir. That was Dragon's Den.
Oh,
A different BBC show.
Apprentice was
Woke ass liberal BBC.
How does Apprentice music go? It goes.
We're both doing different parts. Sir, we have a serious security threat with this Gumf magazine podcast.
What's that?
The podcast that we were listening to before where they said that you were incompetent and orange and ugly and stupid.
We're on their Patreon, are we not?
Yeah, we're
patrons?
subscribed,
Okay.
but from a purely espionageal point of view.
We're on the spy level tier of the Patreon. That means we get a monthly video call with them. And our names come up as producers at the end of the episode. I love that. It makes me so happy to see that.
It's definitely worth the $80 a month.
What's the exchange rate like? They convert that to quids, do they not? That's called quids over there.
For quids, it's quid pro quo, 90 quids. Which I'm guessing is like not a lot, like maybe like a coffee a week.
I guess so.
Like, wouldn't you forego having a coffee so that you could have a video call with those two loons? Those guys are nuts. Okay. And before they were saying all that stuff about you being orange and stupid and dumb and all of that, I thought the podcast was going real good.
Is that true? Is that really what people think of me, Peter? They think I'm a big orange moron.
No.
Like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Well, he's yellow, but no. It's more that when you pooped yourself in the Oval Office the other day, and it was like 30 people were in the room and they all heard, and the microphones picked up.
And smelled.
And they smelled
and
it
some
too.
of them tasted.
Yeah.
It was thick in
when
the
you
air,
started throwing it,
dense in the
definitely.
air.
So that, I think it's less about orange. I like orange. You remember the Revels advert? Remember that?
No. Were those the ones that tasted like coffee, some of them?
Some of them tasted like coffee.
Okay.
Some of them tasted like orange. Some of them tasted like, let's say, peanuts. Anybody want a peanut?
I met Andre, did you know that?
You met Andre the Giant?
No, I met Jan van Veen. He was in the final of the first week of the PDC Premier League of Darts. Last week he lost to MVG. Oh, Michael Van Gerwen. You know, he's divorcing his wife. He has a wife, not for much longer. I've had
I gotta
3
say,
wives.
bad wife.
Shittiest wife. His wife has not even got a brand new movie coming out. Have you seen Melania's new movie? It's so good.
I haven't had a chance to go and see it yet because we've been.
Haven't you got a Cineworld card, dude? What else are you watching? Freaking Hamnet? They couldn't even spell the name of the playwright.
I've not
The
seen.
playwrights.
Well, the playwright was called Shakespeare, right? But I did see the Wuthering Heights premiere in
With
London
Margot
the other
Robbie
day.
and Jacob A. You saw the premiere?
I haven't watched the. I was walking through Leicestershire Square in London because I was going to see Book of Mormon.
You gonna spend your quids on?
I got 90 quids from a rebate on the Patreon for Gumf Magazine podcast. And I was walking through Leicestershire Square and I saw them. There was the Wuthering Heights red carpet.
But isn't that set on the Yorkshire Moors? Surely they shouldn't be down here in the Big Smoke.
It's set in Leicestershire, which is why they did
Aren't
it
they
on
all-
Leicestershire
I
Square.
mean, that's a Midlands town that I haven't jerked off in yet. I don't know. I'm going to go to the King Power Stadium and maybe get I was gonna try maybe Jamie my Vardy, if you know what I mean.
No more King Powers. No more. Is that what the protests were about? They don't want you at the King
I don't know what
Powers
these things
Stadium.
are about. These radical left, Antifa, woke, radical left terrorists. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they got bees in their bonnets for. They got their panties in a twist. I
And they're
guess.
obsessed with bees. They say we shouldn't be killing bees, right?
Well, because it's the national bee of Manchester. The national
Jeez,
bee.
here we go again. It's all about Manchestershire with these guys.
Well, I guess that's what they think. That's what they think. It's because they had Oasis, but I guess they live in London now. They left Manchester as soon as they could. Shitty town full of dumb people, dangerous dumb people like the Gallaghers, like Bonehead, like Tony McGuigan or Gwigsy, whatever he's called, the guy who used to play bass for him. I don't know.
Baseball.
Tony Carroll. Yeah, he used to play baseball for the Manchester. What's the Manchester baseball team called?
The Manchester
Titans.
Bees.
Probably bees. Maybe bees. It's maybe the Stone Roses, the Manchester Roses. I don't know. Maybe they play at the City of Manchester Stadium. Now the Etihad, or guess what? Well, did they move to the Etihad? I guess.
Have you ever been to the Co-op Arena?
No.
It's big. It's real big. And it's surprising because co-ops are little, right? So that's kind of interesting. The stadium, super big, real big. The stores, the bodegas. the co-op Shire
Where they spend their
Bordagers.
quids? They spend their quids.
They
there.
get the quids in there,
What,
maybe
they're
from a
buying
Gumf
oats?
magazine rebate. They might be buying oats or Quaker oats or Quakershire cheese or something like that. But they're there, and the shops are small. Small.
What?
But here's something crazy about co-op shops. Okay?
Hit me,
Now,
Peter. Hit me.
This
with
might
the
surprise you
crucifix.
because I thought about it the other day when I was in the co-op. Well, I guess it's a Morrison's local, but
Isn't it a Neeser? Used to be Netto, now Neeser.
it used
Quick
to be
save.
a Niza.
I said, you say Neeser, I say Neeser. It's tomato.
Tomato.
You say tomato, I say tomato because we're both from America. We both speak English. We both speak American English.
In
The
the
center back of Leicester FC, Leicester City FC. Center spelled Center. Was that dude? What was his name?
I don't fucking
Robert
know.
Huth. He played there, but what was the other guy? The guy who was the captain. Morgan something. Was it Morgan something? I don't know. Was it
JP Morgan? JP Morgan Chase. I think you've been watching too much of the EFL, PDC, TGIF, EPL on Thursdays.
Is there anything that only happens on a Thursday every week other than my family having a Chinese takeaway? Have you ever seen these British people have their Chinese? It's all brown food. It's all brown goo. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't describe them as brown.
Well, enough
We're
about...
talking about Chinese, right?
No. I was going to say something racist then, but I'm Donald Trump, so I wouldn't do that. I love everybody equally, you know. My wife, she's fucking Czechoslovakian or whatever. Melania, you know. She got a new movie out. It's called Marty Supreme. She plays the dog in it. Have you seen Marty Supreme?
I've not managed to see. My Cineworld card got canceled
Oh,
because I had a rebate
I
from
guess
the
it
Gumf
got hacked
magazine.
or something, did it? Because you're not going to see it yet. I mean, we've all been down there to see it. We all went on a work due to go and see it. Me, RFK Jr. Junior, I call him. I said Junior. Do you want to
Was
come and
Caroline
see it?
Levitt there?
Caro, she was there. Freaking
I've
Pam
got a little
Bondi was
crush
there.
on her. I've got a little crush on
Okay,
her.
well, all I-
She's a MILF.
Pete, if I
She's
can,
a MILF.
Peter, if I can give you some advice, it would be to sexually harass her quietly, because with Me Too going, and now I guess we're on to Me 3. I mean, it's
Me 3PO, right? Good heavens. That's my impression of 3PO. He's British. I love British humor.
Fuzzball, laugh it up. I guess he was like a golden Muppet. Can you think? Has there ever been a Muppet more golden than that guy? I don't know. I mean, I guess Red is kind of gay, but I don't know.
Big Bird's kind of golden, but I guess he's yellow, right?
I guess so. I was just saying that British people, they eat their horrible Chinese food, and it looks like mush. Gooey mush, you know what I mean?
What about sweet and sour chicken balls?
I'm a vegetarian. I don't have that.
You're not a vegetarian. You love hamburgers. You had 180 hamburgers.
It's Beyond Meat. You ever seen Mo Farah and the corn advert? You say corn or corn? I guess it's you say tomato.
I say corn.
I say corn too. Why do people say corn?
Because they're trying to differentiate it from corn.
Do you pronounce quiet as quiet or quiet? You know what I mean?
Well, you're not supposed to say that word.
I can't. Because I'm a Mossad agent.
What?
I said I must have Asian food tonight because it's a Thursday. Yes, I must have Asian.
Speaking of Thursday, why don't we hit the bar? You say thirsty? I haven't been to a bar in so long, maybe 6 or 7 hours.
What's your table of choice? Would you have a
I'd fuck
hobgoblin?
any table. I don't really mind.
That's JD.
You say table?
That's JD who fucks the furniture.
Oh, yeah.
He's chucked his
That's
shades.
guy prepared a lot of notes about fucking furniture. I forgot that was JD. What's my deal? I'm a drunk?
Is that true? Have you actually written down
No,
notes?
not
yes,
well. I
you're
was
a drunk, even though you said earlier that you don't drink.
Yeah, but I'm getting confused because I haven't had a drink.
Got a drink down here, my dude. Have a hobgoblin, Ruby.
Hobgoblin my name isn't Ruby. My name is Peter XF.
Sorry, I keep getting mixed up between the premise of this. What are we talking in the Oval Office?
Yeah,
Why
I
is this
think
room
so.
so freaking round? I mean, there's some gold in here, like C-3PO. There's so much gold. Don't you often forget that I'm like 89 years old? The Bidenification.
Is that how old you are?
The Bidenification of me is happening in real time. Sleepy Joe has become Meepy Joe. And
3PO.
And Meepy Joe.
3PO, C3PO on Thursdays.
That's
That's the other thing that happens every Thursday. The Premier League darts.
Darts, yeah.
The
MVG,
PDC.
green shirt.
MVG on the PDC with EPL, EFL, Panini, Topps stickers. He's getting a divorce.
Why? Is she a lesbian? Is she a dyke? Come on, Peter, if I may say worse than that.
She's a MILF. She's not a dyke. She's a MILF.
She's a mom that I'd like to fling darts at the board with. I'd love to toss a couple of unicorns or targets or what else do they have? Winmore. You know that's pronounced Winmore?
You can't be serious.
Not
It's Winmau.
Winmau, it's Winmore. You know, did you know
How
that?
could that? Oh, I guess like
How
mauling.
could you do that? He said. Sorry, I'm clicking my fingers here, Melania. Could you do that for me? I haven't seen the movie. I don't
Leave her
know.
alone. She's a movie star now.
I guess.
She's gonna outgrow you. You got to keep her on lock. Okay.
What, dude?
There's other presidents out there. Have you seen Macron? She might get.
He likes MILFs now.
Well, he's dating somebody he's married to his teacher.
Don't tell me she's
something
like
gross.
25 years older than him.
Yeah, she is. And Melania, she would find a little twerp like Macron super hot and sexy.
What?
You might have to lose some weight, become less orange, be less of a creep, get better cognitive ability if you want to keep a girl like Melania.
But aside from that, I'm a pretty big catch, would you say?
A big catch, definitely.
I mean, I got
200 pounds.
I got long ties.
You got
I
long.
sell trainers, shitty trainers.
You got long balls. I can see them coming out the cuffs of your trousers.
Or
You call
am I
them
just
trousers
pleased
or
to see you?
pants?
Pants.
Pants.
Yeah.
Pants.
They also call them pants in the north of England. You know, they said, why are your pants down here in Durham? I said, none of your business, Rushby.
Melania business. Sorry, I shouldn't have done an impression of you, sir. That was real rude.
It was kind of rude. That's the first time anybody's ever done an impression of me. Did you know that? I don't think it is, but I think it is.
I think it's very tacky doing an impression of you on a podcast.
I know. Especially because I'm so inimitable. Peter. Peter. Your poor parents of Oval Office. Why are you sniffing? What kind of freaking...
Fuck me, this is fucking useless. This is fucking tripe. I've tried to get something useful out of the microphone that we planted in the Oval Office, and all I get is either high-definition recordings of Trump shitting himself, or this fucking bollocks where they're talking about some fucking podcast that they listen to. I need something on Trump. I'm having a very difficult time politically, and to be able to bring down Trump would do me a serious favour. I need so much help, Paddy McGuinness, from my dear friend, please. What can I do?
No, I know, Mr. Prime Minister. I know. You got the microphone in there. It's always going up and down. The sound's always going up and down. You know what I mean? That's why I'm here to. That's why I'm here to help you, isn't it? That's why Paddy's here. Paddy McGuinness is here to help you with this problem. Yeah.
No, I know, Paddy, and I almost did your voice sympathetically.
Well, somebody has to, don't they? Somebody on podcast has to do it, don't they? So if it's not going to be me, it's got to be someone, hasn't it? You know what I mean? I like it, that. I do like it, that. Anyway, back to point, kid. Your mood's always going up and down. Up and down. Your mood's always going up and down. You're always like that. Back when we were at school together.
Ever since I was a little tiny boy and you were a big little boy.
Yeah.
You've been there to support me, Paddy, Patrick.
Always there, kid. Always there.
Yes,
Always there.
You're catching it.
Always there in background, you know what I mean? Yeah, I used to call you Rodney, because no one knows that's your middle name. Your middle name's Rodney.
Some people's middle name is Kia.
What do you reckon my middle name is? Do you remember it from school?
Paddy, to remember your middle name.
Do you remember it from the school on shit? Hold on.
Well, if I was to imagine Wikipedia's homepage right now.
No one goes on there. Wikipedia on homepage. Who's going to go on there?
I'm trying to picture the fact about
Garlic
you.
bread's going to go on there.
Paddy, I don't think that's your one to do.
I co-wrote that. I co-wrote that in writer's room.
Your middle name is Michael.
You think I'm Patrick Michael McGuinness?
Oh, you're right, actually. Michael is a bit of a strange middle name for somebody whose surname is McGuinness.
I'm typing in now on Google. I'm typing in Patrick McGuinness. No one calls me Patrick other than me mum.
Maybe right now the situation's dire enough for me to call you Patrick.
Call me what you want, Kay. Call me what you want, because your mood's going up and down.
What about cruddy bum snacks or something like that?
Your mood's going up and down 180 times this evening, you know what I mean? My middle name's Joseph.
That's someone I know's middle name.
Someone from school?
No,
Gavin.
someone from a podcast. Not Gavin.
Tom Morris.
No, shut up.
Thomas K. Morris. He's always going up, but he's never coming down, because the bigger you go, the bloody harder you fall, isn't he? Going up and down. Imagine that if you.
Why do you keep saying going up and down, Patrick? You fucking lost it. I needed you. Well, the reason I summoned you here is because I'm having a very, very difficult time. What? Who is this? Hold on, Wes Streeting. Wes Streeting, you can just wait at the door.
Wes, get out of here now. Get out of here now. I'm talking to my old school chum. An old boy from school called Kay Sterner.
Paddy, I need advice. I'm losing public opinion. Actually, I think I fucking lost it. I don't think anyone likes me anymore.
No, I mean this in the best way possible. I don't think you had any public reputation to lose in first place. You know what I mean?
That doesn't make me feel better.
You really got over the line on a like as a whimper. You know what I mean? It was less like new Labour. It was more like bloody like the Conservatives, the Tories have been so bad that they just basically squeaked you in. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure that's political commentary.
The polls going up and down all the time.
Shut the fuck up, Paddy.
And it was.
I sound a lot like Josh Widdicombe.
Well, I've always thought you do. You know, your voice is going up and down like that. But if you look at polls, your ratings are always going up and down. And when we've got the first passport system, it's much like Charlie FM. It's whoever comes first, and it's the listener or it's you. You know what I mean?
Paddy, I'm asking now. What can I do to improve my public image?
You really want to know?
I need to know. I desperately need to know, Paddy.
You really want to know what I'm suggesting to you? Do you? Do you know? You really want to know what I'm suggesting to you?
I do.
You want to know?
I'm trying to meet you at your level. I do, and all.
My level goes up and never down, down. My level goes up. You want to know what I'm suggesting to you, do you?
I do, and all.
Well, what I'm suggesting to you is the following information. I've got a product.
Right.
I've got a product we can get to on market. We can get it on market.
Facebook Marketplace?
No. We can
Mass market?
We can get it to market. You know what I mean?
Like Newcastle on the iron market?
No. We're from Bolton.
Oh, am I from Bolton? Where am I from?
We both went to school together in Bolton.
Of course, yes.
We both went to, what was it called? Isselthorpe Primary School. Is that what we call it in North? Primary school? Or was it junior school? You know when we were in junior school?
We went to junior school.
Junior college, we call it, don't we? Up in North.
Yeah, and then we went to
With your pants on, your school pants on.
comprehensive.
Yeah, no, it was high school. It was high school.
We went to a high school.
We went high school.
High
together.
school. We went high school.
We went to the same high school in Implosion in Bolton.
Paddy, what should I do? I've always come to you for advice ever since we went high school in Ipplethorpe. But what should I do now that I'm the old Prime Minister in it?
Okay, what you got to do is you got to reverse the mechanism. Now, let me tell you what I mean.
Careful with the mic there.
The secret, I keep knocking secret Mark out of the way. Sorry, I don't know what Mark I'm talking about there. But let me tell you.
Paddy, these conversations cannot be recorded. And you can't speak to anyone of this.
I'm not friends with any other world leader. It's only UK. But
You mean it. You really mean it.
You're
You
distracting me. You're distracting me. Let me tell you.
Up and down.
Up and down, up and down. I hope my mood's always going up and down. Let me tell you, what sunk Maggie Thatcher? What sunk her? I
think it was heart failure in the end.
No, before that, he was snatching the milk. He was snatching milk off little kiddies in school.
She snatched our milk, didn't she?
She was milk snatcher in Ipplethorpe.
We were supposed to be having our milk every morning, and then Maggie.
They were all going ecky thump. They've had kids' milk. She's snatched kids' milk. That woman, she's had the kids' milk, and that always got me thinking through Phoenix Nights, through Max and Paddy's Roads and Nowhere,
and
through
Top Gear. You did a couple seasons of Top Gear, didn't you?
Till Freddie got himself in mess. But what else did I do? I did that dating show.
Take Me Out.
Take Me Out. That was
now,
it.
this is a bit of a distraction, but if you ever watch an episode of Take Me Out again,
I never watch my own work. Never watch it.
Imagine, if you will, when you watch it, that when you come down in the elevator, you're going into a basement where you're holding these women hostage, and they're not allowed to leave until they match with one of the eligible suitors.
And that helps you enjoy the show more, does
it? It makes it seem like it has more substance, because I won't lie, Paddy, it's quite insubstantial to begin with. But if you watch it, imagining that these women aren't just looking for a sexy, hunky mate, they're actually looking for a chance to escape, it makes it seem rather much more interesting to watch.
Insubstantial? Is that what you want to say about me work? It's always going up and down.
Well, Paddy, you're always going up and down in the lift at the start and the end of the episode.
Well, maybe I can put Peter Mandelson in there. Maybe that'll make it better.
Don't fucking bring up Mandy.
You need
this
to
is half of the fucking
hear it.
problem.
You need to hear it. Anyway, listen. All through my TV career, I've been thinking I'm gonna bring out my own product to rectify what Maggie Thatcher did to us kids back in the 80s.
Right.
I'm launching my own brand, and I need you to help me get it into crowd, British crowd. I need you to name drop me product in your Prime Minister's questions, PMQs. In next episode of PMQs, which do they do on a Thursday, I think?
Maybe. Kuensberg's on a Sunday. Peston's on a Tuesday, PMQ's Thursdays.
Take Me Out's on a Friday, because it's like fun, funky dating.
Yeah.
Dating, young ladies.
Yeah.
They get the cheekers out, young ladies. Get the legs out, mini skirts, party dresses.
So Thursdays has got PMQs, PDC, EFL, EPL, Tops, Panini, Stickerbrooks. Sorry, got a bit confused there. So you've made your own product. Is that correct?
I've made my own product. You want to know what it is called?
Yeah.
It's called Paddy McGuinness's Fizzy Milk.
Fizzy milk.
Fizzy, that's what I'm saying.
Fizzy.
No,
what's fizzy milk?
Fizzy.
Fizzy?
Fizzy, that's what I'm
fizzy
saying.
Milk?
Yeah, you're always not understanding
fucking
what
lost
I'm saying.
it, Paddy. That's
Fizzy.
a fucking shit idea.
Listen, wait. Watch this. I've got a little carton of my fizzy milk here. Listen.
It sounds like a lot of the bubbles have gone out of the fizzy milk there, Paddy. How fresh is that milk? How long does it take? How are you making milk fizzy? Why is it good?
We carbonate it to make it last longer.
I don't think
Because
otherwise
quality is always going up and down.
No, fuck me.
Stop swearing as well.
Paddy, I'm fucking stressed. People swear when they're stressed, yeah?
Well, you're going to be stressed if you're always inviting Peter Mandelson in
For fuck's sake.
to be your ambassador to America, the big United States of America.
Well, they can fucking unite on sucking my state of affairs. Mandelson...
Your ratings are always going up and down. He's just going up into the sky. And you know what he goes when he sees leaderboard? He goes, me like it. And that's the difference between you and him. And he's gay.
Mandelson's gay?
He's going out with Ronaldo. You're not seeing the news.
What the fuck? Is that actually true? Is Mandelson gay?
Yeah, check news.
A gay guy can't be that evil, surely. I didn't know that about Mandelson.
Well, you're not in the TV industry like I am. I've met a few sorts, and they're not nice people, I tell you.
What?
Is
Paddy McGuinness a homophobe?
No, I'm just saying I'm a realist, I'm just saying.
Oh, when he starts with the just saying shit, fuck me.
I'm just saying what we're all thinking,
No, Paddy. I only thought that about Mandelson because he's been a bit of a cunt to me. I didn't think about what
he's
you
going
said.
out with Ronaldo. You're not seeing it on news. They sorted out all these old emails.
And he's going out with Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So Ronaldo's gay too, or does he not know about
he
it?
don't know.
He doesn't know
He
he's
don't
dating
know.
Peter Mandelson.
He don't know the first thing about it.
Burn it even. Fucking hell. Well, I mean, does the media know about this? Could this buy me some points?
Media don't know out at the moment.
They don't know.
They don't know out at the moment.
They don't know. Take me out.
They don't like it. Not short of no like it. They don't know it. But soon, no.
And then your throat gurgled.
Kate, it's my fizzy milk. It makes your throat gurgle. But listen to me. You're not listening to me.
I'm listening.
Soon, the media's going to be know-it, ain't they?
Going to know
They're going
what?
to be going from know-it to know-it. And once they know it, they tell it.
Are you saying naughty or no-y?
You're naughty, listening to me. I feel like I'm always going up and down in your...
I fucking feel like you're always going up and down as well.
I feel like I'm always going down in your estimations. I'm trying to tell you about Ronaldo and bloody fizzy milk, and you keep interrupting me. You like Peter Kay or Dave Sparky?
Who's Dave Spiker?
All the bloke who play, what's his name in Phoenix Nights? Come and get me Blackburn bags.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
You know, old bloke with this Jerry Sinclair. Was he playing Jerry Sinclair? I had spray mane on. Them bloody birds. They tried to devour me in that hen night episode.
Have you just listened?
A bunch of bloody loose women tried bloody rip me apart.
Now, don't you besmirch loose women.
No,
Kay McAdams is a national treasure.
You're not in
Kay
TV
McAdams.
media landscape like I am.
Kay McAdams, and this is a true story. Kay McAdams spoke directly to me.
Who's Kay McAdams?
She sometimes hosts loose women, Paddy. You fucking plebiscite. I was watching Loose Women live in the studio audience when ITV...
With comp tickets?
Yes, it was comp tickets. It was donated to me by a
How
backer.
other half live, you know what I mean?
So anyway, I was watching Loose Women, and after the recording, they recorded something for a panel show. I think it was Big Fat Christmas of the Year or something like that.
In October, they do that at end of year.
No,
They do that in December. I know.
Who the fuck said it was October?
Russell Brand's
Who
been on
the
it.
fuck said it was October, Paddy? You're not listening to the story. That's the problem. It feels like we used to be really good friends,
Sorry, I'm
Paddy.
getting mixed up.
You're getting all
sorry, I'm
fucked
thinking of
up.
an older conversation. My mind's going up and down, left and right. I don't know what I'm thinking.
So anyway, Kay McAdams had to do a
Who's
song.
Kay McAdams?
She
You don't
fucking
explain it
hosts Loose Women. She
All
hosts
the
Loose
time
Women.
or
No,
infrequently?
they have infrequent hosts. Sometimes it's Stacey Solomon.
a
Sometimes
bit
it's
like,
Janet Street
have
Porter.
I got news for you?
No,
or
because
a bit
the
like Pointless
panelists.
now.
No, because the panelists from Loose Women take it in different turns from hosting. Nadia Swahala might host, for example. Yeah. So anyway, Kay McAdams doing a song. Yeah. You know how they do in Big Fat. Bloody hell, sorry. Fizzy
They
milk.
do a song in that now.
Sometimes, yes. So she does this
Don't
song.
you with funny questions about what's happening here.
Yeah, sometimes it's in the form of a song, Paddy.
How are they weaving that into a song?
Well,
Like,
I don't
they
know.
think they're PK or something. They think they're Geraldine. What's her name?
Haven't you been on it, probably, Paddy?
No,
Come on.
no. I was busy doing me dating show. Or whatever,
Totally different.
which
I mean,
keep
if you were in
forgetting the name
Media
of.
City, you could have just nipped to a different studio. Surely that's actually...
I was doing me naked shower. I'm always
Naked?
I'm always in the shower. Uploading videos of me naked.
Why?
Me naked because I'm a bit of a suit, aren't I, for a certain type of woman. A woman of a certain age, I'm like catnip to him, aren't I?
Could we tap into that? Could you get the...
What's happening into fizzy milk here?
I feel like the fizzy milk might be a bit of
These
a dead
women,
end,
they want to
Patrick.
tap me anyway. You're not changing that. I wouldn't let you. But we need to get fizzy milk on Tim Market. We need to get it on Tim Market because otherwise your profits are going to go down. But we want economy to go up, don't we?
Who? Who? I've not heard that
We
name
want
before.
Connie Hook. She was like a former Blue Peter.
E? Connor? Me? No.
You want your...
E? Hear me?
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I'm finding it very difficult to do so.
I'm talking in a totally consistent accent and you're not listening to what I'm saying.
So anyway, Kay McAdams finished this song and she said, I've never heard that song before. And she looked at me bang on in the audience. I was second row. Yeah. This is before I was Prime Minister, so she didn't recognise me. She said, have
This
you
is
heard
when
that
you
song?
were, what was he called? You were the Chief Justice. You were the District Attorney or
Chief
something.
Justice was just a nickname that I heard.
That's what we always called you at
in the
school.
Royal Crown Prosecution Service. But yeah, Kay McAdams.
Director of Prosecute, that was it. Go on.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but yeah,
Kay,
Kay McAdams was she. I spoke to her, real actual story
But
there.
that's in the story. That's what you were telling me.
Yeah, that I
That
spoke
was
to
the
her.
whole story. That's not related to
And I saw,
That's not related to no.
Stacey Solomon outside the changing rooms that she...
Inside or outside?
Outside, because it was a ladies' changing room. Well, it was her dressing room, I suppose. Big mirror, lights around the mirror.
You don't know what it's like on television.
I've been on Kuhnsberg, you fuck. I've been on Question Time as well.
Have you ever been on my dating show that I keep forgetting name of?
It's called No Likey Lighty.
No, it's
Likey.
not called that.
It's called Take Me Out.
Take Me Out.
I've never been on that because, well, I'm not a desperate loser.
Well, once your bird sees how your polling figure's going, she's going dump you. She's going get you to curb. You're gonna have to come on my show next. You're gonna have to come down in a little tube, look at 20 chicas and see if you like it or not.
She wouldn't leave me. There's no other world leaders that she'd be interested in. She
Have
likes
you seen
short
this?
twerps.
President Macron.
Who?
President Macron.
The sunglasses guy. Mr. Sunglasses. He looks like a Mr. Potato
He's got
Head.
other things going for him.
Whether he's quite short.
Sometimes he's putting the sunglasses down, and sometimes he's pulling them up. But that's what he does. He's dynamic like that. But he's got a missus, Brigitte Macron, and she's like 60 years older than him.
Oh, that's quite old.
He's gone past MILF. He's gone up to GILF level. I'm telling you, he's gone up to GILF levels.
He's in Guildford.
His age range is going up and never coming down. He's got opposite problem to Jeffrey Epstein. His age is going up. He's on whatever's opposite of Lolita Express. He's on Wayne Rooney Express.
Listen, Paddy, this has been a very difficult conversation to have. Not just because you're a very clumsy communicator, but also because
Why you always got to be digging at me? You're always
Because you're my-
undermining my confidence.
you're my oldest friend and most trusted
My
confidant.
bloody oldest enemy in a minute.
No, Paddy, I must ask
You're
for
going
your...
down. You're going down.
Paddy, I know you're joking, but I must ask for your deepest trust here. Can I trust you not to tell anyone about this conversation that we had? If I look any more weak in the public eye, I'm ruined.
Kia, you're my oldest friend. Back from primary school. You and Peter were my only friends when we used to play on playground. We used to play British Bulldog and other such playground
And Bridget Jones.
We used to play because the film had just come out. It was early noughties or late 90s, maybe. I can't remember.
I'm only 30. Not a lot of people
Renee
know that.
Zellweger was in a big pants.
Yeah.
I don't mean knickers either. I mean pants because we're from up north.
We're northern.
We're from up north and we say pants.
You and me are northern.
We're from up north.
I know.
You know that, kid. You know
I
that.
know. I know.
I'm preaching to choir.
Choir.
I'm preaching to choir.
So I can trust you, Paddy. Really?
You can trust me further than a Boltoner can trust the DW Stadium.
Thank you. See, I'm picking it up. Thanks so much, Paddy.
You're absolutely well. You're so welcome, kid. Don't worry
Now,
about it.
turn it off. Turn it off, Paddy.
No, but Andy, don't you see what I mean? I know volume we're going up and down constantly, but don't you see what I mean? Kate is weak. He's losing his position.
No, I know. But he
Burnham,
won't.
this is your chance to strike, you know what I mean? You're currently thinking low, you're thinking small scale, you're thinking Lord Mayor of Greater Manchester.
I am.
know, you're obsessed with Lancashire, but you know, you need to expand, you need to be Lord Mayor of
know.
Greater England.
I know. Don't you think I know?
I don't know, you know.
You know that I know.
I don't know if you know how or know nothing. You know it.
Paddy, I know that you've been through. I know
But
that
you
you've
don't.
been.
But you don't know.
I
though,
do
you?
know that you've been through a lot to get me that.
I don't. I'm not saying you don't
recording.
know. I'm saying you know, but you don't
I know that
You-
you've betrayed your friend Keir Starmer. Okay, and
Our relationship's
know-
always going up and down. It's always up and it's always down.
I know that you and he went back. So many years.
We went to school together.
I know.
And
And
you didn't.
I know, and I think that's why I never talked to me, because I went to
Because we
rival
met
school
at college together, didn't we?
I know.
Doing all levels.
when we were doing our O levels.
All levels.
That was when Bridget Jones's Diary 2 were on.
The Edge of
on at
Reason.
Cinema,
He was the Edge of
Cineworld.
Reason. That was
Cineworld.
when Hugh Grant falls in Lake.
In Lake, I know. I think it were Lake Windermere.
I don't know if it were here or Windy there. I just know that he fell into it. He was sopping. He were absolutely sopping.
But he won't let me be MP. He won't let me do it, so I can't depose him.
He's not going. He's not going like you be MP. You have to grab MP by voles, don't you? You have to grab it by the voles.
But I can't run as independent going through, what's it called, Tate and Lyle or something. What's that place called where they're having that
You thinking
by-election?
Tate Gallery?
No, Tate and Lyle.
That's got all
that's the
art-
Sugar
art
Blocks.
in
Fucking John and Edward. What's the place called where we're having by-election?
I don't know what you're
Fucking-
You're thinking of Bolton.
Well,
Bolton.
I think it's near
Bolton.
Bolton.
It's in Bolton.
Tatton and
Gross.
Johnny. Don't say that. That's too
I don't
close.
think he went to school with us.
No, you and I didn't go to school
And
together.
if he was saying anything about Paddy McGuinness at school, then I'd be absolutely flabbergasted. You know what I mean?
Paddy, you know that ever since we were best mates
At college, I know.
I've
All
always
levels.
tried to do right by you, which is why I let
I
you.
know,
Which is why
Andy.
I let you do voice for the tram network on the B network. Yeah.
I can do it perfectly. I can go. You're now getting off at Trafford. You're getting on it, bloody. What's the other one? Orndale.
And that
Cultural Quarter.
that's perfect.
You're going up
right?
and
I love
down on
that.
the bridges.
But problem is, that's all I can do. I can't do much more than recording different tram
Why do you
network
think-
audio messages.
Why do you think I've been bugging Sir King Keir Starmer's office, Oval Office in number 10? Why do you think I've been bugging it and bringing it back to you?
But there's fuck all I can do with that information, Paddy.
You're thinking small time, man. You're thinking of Manchester. You need to think of all world.
What? But how do I get myself in that number 10 Downing Street Oval Office without doing something mad, like turning Keir Starmer into a fucking donkey or something like that? We're using magical powers by finding a spell book underneath a tree near the Arndale Centre. I can't do it.
Andy Burnham.
Watch my chops.
In case, I'm just gonna. say your name again. Andy Burnham. Great
Thank you.
Mayor of great Manchester. It's a great place. It's always up and down, but it's great. It's had its up and down in past. It used to be an industrial place. One of the industrial epicenters of Great Britain.
I know.
Then it's going down. Got levelled in Second World War. Hitler saw it, flew over the top of it. It was like, I'm bloody levelling this place. But listen, you're not paying attention to what I'm telling you. You got to be reading in between lines. Okay, what did I sell to Keir?
The fizzy milk, the lovely fizzy milk drink.
McGuinness's fizzy milk.
And I'm getting a deal ready so that'll be available in not Euston Station, fucking what's it
Piccadilly.
called? Piccadilly Station.
Or Victoria.
No, not Victoria. That's a shithole. It's going to be in Piccadilly Station. That's how much I believe in fizzy milk, Paddy. That's how much I value your friendship.
Again, Andy, you're not listening to me. We need to get the fizzy milk in stations away from Manchester. We need to get them into Keir Starmer's constituency because I've poisoned fizzy milk. And once they're all drinking milk with Keir Starmer's ugly mug on, and they're shitting out their arses like nobody's business, like a. It's gonna be absolute catastrophe. It's gonna be like when Peter Kay did that thing. Remember what he did?
Oh, you're on about when Peter Kay announced a reunion tour, or not a return tour, and then he cancelled it because he were ill or something. But I think that's all right, you know. That's not as bad as poisoning an entire
when he
constituency.
down Phoenix Club.
Oh, you're on about in programme.
What programme?
Phoenix Nights.
That were real. Can you hear me now? Them lasses tried to tear me apart. But listen, I'm poisoning my fizzy milk. That fizz, it's not fizz, it's jizz. I'm in my
Are we on
shower.
about Coronation Street now? You've mentioned fizz a lot.
You're always thinking Manchester. You're thinking small brain mank. You need to think big picture Bolton. I'm jizzing in a carton in my shower. You're not listening to me.
Wait,
I'm
so
having
the
a shaving tank
poison
in
is your
shower
jizz
in
or something?
Durham. Up north, like in Bolton. I'm going around every northern city and I'm having a bloody shaving tank in every shower. I'm naked in shower. Ejaculating me sputum into curtains. Not curtains, I'm wiping it off on curtains after on the shower curtain. That's what it's there for. But I'm doing it into fizzy milk, so when people drink it, it's going to be making them ill or pregnant. That's like an illness in the sarcophagus.
Fetch your cloth, Granville.
Nice Gladys Emmanuel.
Paddy, I just don't understand how you jizzing in fizzy milk and jizzy fizzy milk is going to be getting me in the number 10 White House greenhouse.
Well, that's what I come to you for.
Wait, now I'm supposed to be giving you ideas.
No, you're missing the last bit of my plan.
Okay.
Once Keir Starmer's outed as a dirty milk boy, the country's going to be in uproar. And his ratings are not going to be going up.
Do we have any evidence that he did drink your fizzy jizzy
He's not
drink?
drinking it. The kids are drinking it.
Sorry, what's that, Paddy?
By which I mean, like, young people, adult young people.
And because the fizzy milk drink will have Keir Starmer's face on it, they're going to say, oh, this turns out it's got jizz in it, and it were all Keir Starmer's fault.
His brand recognition's going to go down. And everybody in country is going to come down in a little tube into a polling station. And they're going to go, I'm going to look around and see which... Sorry, my fizzy milk's prototypes making me...
Why are you drinking it yourself? You're doing some CEI, MLK Junior, I had a dream, I had a wank in a shower in Durham.
We've all done it, lads. You're a liar if you're saying you're not doing it. We've all tried it.
But I Anna, that's the difference, I Anna.
You can look me in eyes. You can look me in my bolted eyes. You can look me in the eyes and say you've not tried it.
I hadn't tried it, Paddy.
Not even in Durham.
Not even in fucking Dulwich. I hadn't done it nowhere.
You need to get out house, man.
You need to. I'm going to say it outright. You need to stop drinking your own jizz, Paddy. I mean, you used to be my friend and my confidant.
I'm making sure I get recipe absolutely bob on.
See, now it seems like we're straying away from me being Prime Minister and more
you're-
about you coming in your own mouth and drinking
Andy
milk.
Burnham, you strayed away. You're misunderstanding me again.
I think we strayed away when you started saying that you wiped your cock on the curtains and drank your own
Forget
jizz
about
there,
little
Paddy.
Paddy. Forget about little Paddy in shower. When country sees that Keir Starmer's brand is all over jizz milk, they're going, can we vote for someone else to be Prime Minister?
And do you know all they'll fucking vote for is Nigel Farage, the Garage Mirage, Nicki Minaj. Fizzy milk, jizzy milk, fizzy milk. You fucking bastard, Paddy. I think you're just trying to get me to drink your jizz.
No, if you drink it or not, it makes no bones to me. It makes no difference to me whatsoever, Andy. But listen, when the country goes on, take me out. They go and see Nigel Farage on there and they go, he's not tanned, he's not bang, he's not got a spiffy haircut. He ain't got a spiffy haircut. He's got an old man's haircut. He's always drinking in old man's pubs.
You're right.
He's not going
You're
down
absolutely
nightclub. That's
right.
what these young chicas like. They like a bit of rough. Someone who's a bit vibrant, got a bit of life about them. You're from Manchester. You're as common as muck. You go and get your Adidas trainers on, your Stan Smiths. You go and get your flared jeans on. You're going to go dancing to Sally Cinnamon down Hacienda. And you go and show these girls on Take Me Out that you'll go and be the next Prime Minister. Prime Minister.
But there's maybe...
But, you always, but, what about Burn, baby Burn, Andy Burnham, you got to get out there to all the lovely ladies in the electorate. They're all out there in polling station going, I want to vote for a young man, but I haven't got a young man to vote for.
So
You've got to be
Paddy,
the youngest man ever.
Paddy, what you're saying is that the
What's
only
going
way
on?
that I'll get...
Sorry, I need to crack up another fizzy milk.
The only way then that you're saying I'll get elected is by making Keir Starmer drink jizzy milk, and also I become a sort of nightlife character who goes around the Manchester bars and clubs and pubs.
I'm saying it wouldn't hurt for you to buy yourself a new polo shirt, do a couple of crunches and sit-ups and get yourself out on market, lad.
Right, so I need to be more sexy as how I become the Prime Minister.
You need to be a bit less of this and a bit more
What's
of
wrong
this.
with this? I'm wearing a sort of...
You dress like bloody politician, man. You need to be dressed like one of us, one of Paddy's people. And whether that's naked
Paddy, I
in
didn't
shower.
want to mention it, but you have just been wearing a string vest and neon shutter shades all day.
I'm wearing me 3/4 length trousers that I wore on road to nowhere. Don't you remember what I was wearing?
I didn't catch road to nowhere.
I'm wearing sailor's outfit what I wore with Max.
I don't watch broadcast TV anymore. I'm sorry, I'm strictly streaming now.
What
I'm
do you
streaming
watch?
strictly on the BBC, EPL,
Are you
PDC.
paying your licence for that?
Of course I'm paying my licence.
TV
How else am I going to
TV
fund the
licence,
panorama documentaries that misquote Donald Trump or whatever the fuck? What I'm
That were
saying
you?
is, well, of course, it's all
Just-
a
just
left-wing
say it,
liberal
just-
conspiracy that's woke nonsense gone wrong.
Hold on. Ignore my phone here.
Why are you holding up the recording app on
do
your
you know
phone?
what they call this in Germany? They call it Mein Handy. And that's not
Oh
that's
my
not what I do
God.
it when I'm naked in the shower. That's what my cell phone's called. But just ignore my cell phone in your face. Say that again.
What I said is that the
About
BBC
Donald
is...
Trump.
Well, I didn't say out about Donald Trump. Well, I suppose I did inadvertently. But I said what you might not know, Paddy, is that the BBC is in fact actually a liberal, woke, left-wing, transgender conspiracy theory where the whole plan of it is to misquote the good right-wing people that are really nice and lovely so that they don't seem nice and lovely. I thought you always knew that, Paddy. You're friends with Keir Starmer, for fuck's sake.
That's all I needed to know.
That's going down in my notebook.
Why is it going down in your notebook?
Because I like to write down all my favourite quotes from all my best mates. Do you know what page number 1 is?
Go on.
Garlic bread.
Who said that?
My mate, Pete. Pete said it.
Pizza.
You know he's tight as bloody hamstring.
It sounds a lot like you're just quoting podcast clips from Paddy McGuinness that you might have listened to shortly before.
Joe Wiley,
Joe Rogan. You're on Joe fucking Rogan.
No, Joe McGuinness. That's what my granddad would call. That's why I'm called Patrick Joseph McGuinness.
My middle. I know someone whose middle name is
on the 14th of August. August.
14.
My birthday's on 14th of August, 1973.
But you said that we were in school when Bridget Jones came out.
When Book come out, when Alan Fielding wrote Book.
That's great knowledge that you know the writer.
My mum's got it.
Has she? That's nice. Anyway, while you're here, I wanted to show you a podcast I've been listening to.
What's it called?
Well, it's one of my favourite podcasts. I find it absolutely hilarious, okay? It's made by 2 independent guys. They're just regular guys, and they make, sort of things that make them laugh, which I think is quite admirable. Every episode's very, very different because they're very, very talented and very creative. They're from the North Midlands, or I suppose some people might consider them from the North. They speak with regional accents. They are northern.
A bit like I do.
That's right. Except for they always use a sort of consistent accent that sounds
I do
natural.
as well.
I know. But this podcast, you're gonna fucking love it. It's such a clever podcast. It's so funny.
Would you say it's a bit of a one-off? Would you say it's a bit of a one-off?
Every episode is different.
Like a mix, like it's always going up and down.
Well, luckily, it's always up.
It's always up.
That's right.
You say it's always going up.
Try always.
It's always going up.
No, you shouldn't be doing
It's always going up, man.
No, okay, let's stop that. This podcast, it's so fantastic. And do you know who makes it?
No.
The Spud Bros. Have you heard them off of TikTok? The guys who make the jacket taters in the van.
So young lads making jacket taters, making spuds.
It's fucking fantastic. Listen to this for a second.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Spud Bros Podcast, first episode of Spud Bros Podcast.
We're excited, aren't we? We got paid by a big media company making a new podcast about Spud
Proper
Bros.
fucking excited. We've got fucking BBC Sounds have been sponsoring us, and also we sponsor Preston North End somehow. But this is the first episode of our Spud special, Spudtastic Spud Podcast.
We're going to be telling you about all the latest recipes we're making out of our van, aren't we?
Yeah, like starting up. We got a jacket tater with cheese on, and the cheese has garlic cheese.
It's got garlic in it.
Garlic
It's got
cheese.
garlic in it, Jamie.
You remember it, you daft bastard. You were there with me.
I swear to God, these spuds are making my brain go mushy.
You're so forgetful. You are Spud, bro. You got Spud for brains.
Well, they don't say you are what you eat, aren't you?
And we eat loads of fucking Spuds.
Spuds.
Guys, super exciting episode for you today because we're going to be talking about our favourite sport.
We got a special celebrity guest on as well. Who've we got, Jamie?
We've got Jamie Carragher, the original Hawk Tour girl. Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic episode of the Spud Bros podcast. But to start with, guys, we've got to get quite real with you.
You got to speak from the heart now, Jamie.
Mental health is dead important.
But even more important than that is men's mental health.
Yeah, and more important than men's mental health is men's grooming products, which is why we're sponsored by Manscaped. If you want to shave your bollocks because you love having shiny balls, then you can use a Manscaped hedge trimmer ball sack trimmer balls for your spuds. Fucking shave your spuds. Use code SPUDBROS to get 15% off every order that you make with Manscaped.
Because nobody wants hairy spuds.
Nobody wants Eddie Spuds. You imagine if we served Eddie Spuds, Jamie?
No.
It doesn't even bear imagining. Don't imagine it.
Oh, no, I'm imagining it now,
No,
Jamie.
stop imagining it.
Jamie, I'm imagining it in my head.
Jamie, stop it. This is exactly what we were talking
can't,
about.
Jamie,
You
I
get
can't.
fixated on thoughts.
I can't. My mental health's always going up and down.
Your mental health's
My
going
mental
up and
health's
down.
always going up and
No,
down. Like
Jamie.
Surely FM. Me spuds.
You're coming in my milk.
Garlic spuds.
No,
garlic
Jamie,
spuds.
remember-
I got fizzy spuds in my garlic spuds.
Jamie, remember how we used to
I'm
bring you out
remembering.
with this? We just think of Preston Town Centre where we got our spud van.
Deepdale.
Deep dish spuds. Imagine that.
Imagine having crispy spuds.
Imagine Chicago Town spuds, Jamie.
Deep dish, crispy, full fat butter spuds.
With the tomato sauce on top like they do it in Chicago.
Oh, kebab Chicago, kebab Chicago, spud bros. That's absolutely snapping, bro.
Anyway, now it's time to talk about something a bit sad, isn't it, Jamie?
It's so time for that, Jamie. It's so time for that. I've always been saying it's time for that. Let's hear what's so sad.
Something bad happened to you this week, didn't it, Jamie?
Something so bad's happened to me this week, Jamie.
Why don't you tell us and listeners about what bad thing happened to you, Spud Bro?
Spud Bro Nation, listen up, because I've got something super sad that's going to make you all... It's going to make you all absolutely crying in your spuds.
I'm already crying in my spuds. Sorry, you just said that. Imagine hairy spuds.
Not with Manscaped 2026. Spud Bros
sorry,
26.
use code Spud Bro.
Use discount code Spud Bros 26.
So what sad thing happened to you then, Jamie?
The sad thing that happened to me. You want to really know what it is?
No, I already know because you told me that you were going to tell me on the podcast. But yeah, I need to know. Yeah, what they need to know.
I've had some news.
No.
Some bad news.
No, stop it.
I've had the worst news ever.
No, 180. Go on, Jamie.
I've had not just one bad bit of news.
No.
Not just two bad bits of news.
You went a bit Jamaican. Go on then.
I've had 180 bad bits of news.
No.
Because you know what's happened? Michael Van Gerwen's getting divorced.
You are fucking joking.
No, and I knew it were gonna happen. I knew it were gonna happen because I saw a YouTube short of all the darts players asking each other questions. Stephen Bunting asked Michael Van Gerwen what he wanted from his career. This was it. He asked him if he could play a round of darts with anyone. Who would he play it with? And you know what MVG said?
Did he say his wife?
No.
Oh.
Even sadder than that.
Did he say his ex-wife? Because they've already had a divorce.
Less sad than that.
Oh, right.
In between those two bits of
Right.
sadness, he said he wants to play darts with his son. But only if his son was playing it because he wanted to. He didn't want to force his son into having the life that he's had.
Right.
Because people don't appreciate
bro.
the challenge.
Yeah.
The challenges of playing professional darts.
Doits.
Playing darts on
bodega.
circuit, on bodega. Playing
Sega. Yeah. No, go on.
Playing darts on professional
The darts.
circuit. The schedule's so bad.
No.
You never get to see
You're
your wife
joking.
until divorce comes.
So you get to divorce.
What's your favourite games console?
Probably Dreamcast, because making sports is a dream come true.
I fucking...
Here, have some more of this fizzy milk.
Yeah.
It'll sort
You
your
ever think
throat
it
out.
tastes like jizz?
Well, yeah. Not mine specifically, because I'd never do that. But other blokes.
What about a fizzy jizz spud? We could fry the jizz in its spud.
No way, bro. Get your phone,
Spud
get your
Bros.
phone, get your iPhone note page out and make a note of that, lad.
Oh, I'm going to make a note of the best spud that you'll ever have in your life.
What's that, lad? Jamie, tell me what that spud's called.
It's, imagine this, Jamie.
I'm imagining it now.
Right, yeah. So, nachos, spud.
No.
Yeah.
No, Jamie.
We could make that on an episode of Spud
Get your
Bros.
fuck, Jamie. No. No, Jamie, get your fuck. Because you know what we could have in van?
Go on.
We could get flat screen TV and we
We're
could watch
Sega
Sky Sports
Dreamcast.
Premier League.
Oh,
You're saying we could have Spud Bro,
Sports
Premier League, ESPN,
naked in the shower,
Epstein Files, Pedophiles, Manscaped,
Device
Spud
3. Up and down. Going, this is epicenter of rail industry. Epicenter, Ecky Thump, it's epicenter of rail industry.
The bus station in our town. It's not a city, it's a town. Our town's bus station is so big.
Urban redevelopment round here, absolutely gold.
Did you know that there's a kebab shop in our town that does a pizza where the sauce tastes like COVID-19? COVID-19 Spud Bros.
Imagine a pizza that tastes so metallic that you think you've got the novel coronavirus. This one's got a switch here. Are you watching this video?
I wrote a fucking book about that. That's why it's the novel coronavirus.
Oh no! Speaking of novels, you know a big park we work through in Preston. I've got a novel that's about that park. It's set
You
in,
are joking.
It's set in that park. No, I'm not joking. You think I'm a joke?
Fucking hell. And they made a spud of that.
They made the first ever literary spud, the novel Spud.
The novel Spud
It's called
coronavirus.
Sputtering Heights, starring Mark and Jacob Spuddy. He was in Spud. And you know what Barry
Bros.
Kagan did in Saltburn?
Spud Bros.
He sipped up Jacob Lodi's fizzy milk from our bathwater. Instead of throwing baby out with bathwater, he licked babies out.
Spud Bros.
Spud Bros! Spud Bros! Have a bit of Spud with you, bro. I love you, Jamie.
I love you too, Jamie. Spud.
Jesus.
My brother was
Yeah.
called Jamie.
So they actually got a corporate deal with that.
Yeah.
They're actually selling that podcast.
Auntie Beeb hosts that on BBC Sound.
Fuck me. You wonder what kind of contract they've got with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lucrative.
There being a lot of money for that absolutely witless drivel about potatoes.
Half of it wasn't about potatoes. Half of it was just sort of excited, just shammering and shaking.
That's all
and
part of the
clamoring.
appeal into these lads, showing that they're down to earth. They're not like a normal jacket potato van, but they are, because they're in a van making jacket potatoes. That's what all like jacket potato vans would do.
Well, I guess it's an entrepreneurial spirit that you got to
It's
respect.
lads
but
with baseball caps on, and they've got a TikTok account,
yeah.
and because of that, look, they've got a big queue there.
So
A kid's just given them a Nintendo Switch.
we're watching Spud Bros on telly right
We're
now.
watching the live version of that excerpt we were just playing. We've put it on mute, but we can still see that this little girl's come up with a Nintendo Switch, gifted it to the Spud Bros. For some reason, she had an Uno reverse card.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he was supposed to give her a Switch.
It's
and then
all
she
very
reversed it.
confusing. I mean, I know we write a lot of confusing shite, and our podcasts are very stupid and
this
crap,
is a
but-
bit too high concept to me.
Yeah.
They're kind of...
Well, there's the complicated. If you're going to make a podcast, just make it like two
Yeah.
people talking. It doesn't have to be.
Well, people joke, don't they? Like, all podcasts are just like two mates who think they have really funny conversations in normal life, and they go, "Oh, we should record a podcast."
Yeah.
But this would be better served by being that.
What the Spud Bros one?
Yeah, because it's just daft in it. There's nothing to grab hold of in terms of its
Like,
content.
really, after listening to that podcast, the Spud Bros podcast,
Yeah.
what do you feel like you've learned or you've benefited from?
I feel like I know that jacket potatoes feel quite mundane to me.
Yeah.
Like it's always that and toast for me are two things that
Just bland, nothing food.
and I don't really like them as such, but you end up having loads of them.
Well, it just goes to show that these people can make a podcast out of anything, and I suppose
Yeah, and they're literally above us in the
far
Apple
above us,
iTunes
far above us.
podcast chart. Yeah,
Well-
in the UK regional comedy category.
Which region? North region? Are we counted in the North region? I know
Where
you had a
you-
wank in Durham, but is that?
In Lancaster.
Oh, okay.
That's the other side of the country.
Well, shall we round this off? Maybe go get ourselves a few of those Keir Starmer fizzy milks and then...
I've been meaning to try those, yeah. See them on the Spud Bros TikTok, so
yeah.
give them a
I
sniff.
love the TikTok. The podcast was pretty poor, but I love the TikTok.
They're actually revolutionising the TikTok game.
Yeah.
It's so
light-hearted and great
zesty
that
and
they
fun, yeah.
like potatoes.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, guys, thanks for listening. We kind of just kept it low-key this episode, just chatting about current affairs and the podcast by the Spud Bros. But yeah, catch us next live show, I guess.
We'll advertise it next time because probably we won't get drafted in. Well, certainly not by the same venue. But we might have like a few days' notice. So we'll get some of our own people in next time, so that it's not so hostile.
One of you 12 listeners can come to the next time.
Yeah, and we can see your individual email addresses on the analytics, so we can actually send them Spotify notifications. You know, when you get things like Kasabian have released a new album, so if you're in the top 100 listeners, you can get a free t-shirt.
Wait, can we do that through Spotify?
We can, via Spotify for artists. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
We can get all the. I don't think we can see the names, but we can see the pictures. So because we know,
and we can tell them hey, we can
email them, and say we're doing a live show.
Oh, cool.
Next week or whatever.
Okay, well if you follow us on Spotify, then or just come if you will. Boo. It's better to get booed than nothing to happen at all, I suppose. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry, Spud Bros.
Sorry, you. Yeah.
Bye.
Suck.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
And this was the Gumf Audio One-Off.
Ni hao, President Che. Keep on yai ikarin. Kai shi di e jedan. Ge shi e jedan. No, President Che wants to know like you about that. What's President Che? Why don't you explain what's to know like you about that? I've sown so much discord between our Prime Minister Keir Starmer, Andy Burnham, and President Trump of America. I've sown so much discord between these former allies. No, President Che, you're not understanding. The mission was a success. No, I'm going down through a tunnel now. You're cutting off a gun here.